The answer to one of the most current questions. How will I understand that hypnosis has started to work and I have started to change? Answer. You will see that there will be tangible changes in your behavior and outlook on life, and they will appear usually after 3 to 5 sessions. After repeating sessions with the same setup 3 to 5 times in a row, you will begin to notice partial or general improvements. For some, it is enough to repeat the installation 1 to 2 times to get a great result. Even if it is about you, it is recommended to use the sessions 7 times in a row for a long-lasting result. Otherwise, 12 repetitions may be required. Remember, hypnosis, unlike drugs that work worse with repeated courses, as a result of which you need to increase the dose, hypnosis works in the opposite way. I emphasize and repeat, it works in the opposite way than drugs. The more you use it, the stronger and longer lasting the effect. Do not underestimate the power of repetition. Remember, one session takes only 20 to 25 minutes, no more. Don't worry if you are still smoking or eating donuts after your first session. Everything will come later. Of course, you have accumulated a problem for years. Its solution is not visible immediately, but after some time. Yes, wealth building takes longer for results to become apparent. Suggestions for establishing make more money work at the subconscious level, at the level of belief in money. When attitudes change, it takes time for life circumstances to change. Be sure that if you listen to the installations in a soothing voice in a calm environment, you entered a state of hypnosis with your eyes open. And remember that even a mild stage of hypnosis can be enough to influence attitudes on your subconscious mind and to initiate tremendous changes in your life. The feeling of a state of hypnosis is an indicator of a rare deep stage of hypnosis and is not always felt in lighter stages. Certainty that you were hypnotized during the session. You may stumble or mispronounce the words you are listening to. If this happens, you have reached some depth of the hypnotic state. You will understand that work with hypnosis is progressing successfully if during the session you notice that you are slurring words, your attention is strained, you are upset by strong emotions, etc. When using hypnosis, you don't need to seek conviction to prove something to yourself. If you meet them, you can reach a state of hypnosis while listening. Develop your creative potential. Magical hypnosis session. Let's start. Relaxed. Closed their eyes. Sit comfortably, relax, focus on the sensations of your body. You hear a slow and pleasant voice. Your body slows down, as if everything is moving in slow motion. With every word, which you hear, and with each sound that I utter, you feel more and more relaxed and calm. Minute by minute your mind becomes as clear as the surface of a quiet and peaceful mountain lake. While yours is being cleaned mind, you use imagination to relax more deeply. You imagine yourself sitting in a comfortable chair on a beautiful seashore and reading. With side vision, you see the golden sand surrounding you and the waves crashing onto the shore. You can hear the slight rhythmic sound they make. You feel how the humid sea air blows over your body. You feel warm the sun on the skin. You feel him a golden touch to the scalp that relieves excess tension. It seems that all your thoughts have now slowed down as you focus on the warmth of the sun on your face, on your cheeks, on your ears and around your chin. A healing light seems to caress your neck and warm your throat, allowing the words to flow easily and effortlessly. As if hundreds of tiny fingers of light are massaging your shoulders and upper back. When you relax, waves of warmth and relaxation cascade down your hands and out through your fingers. When you do slow breath and exhale, you feel a relaxation fill your chest. Slowly. Inhale. Slowly. Exhale. Golden yellow glow fills your solar plexus when you do another. Deep breath. And exhalation. Deep inhalation. And exhalation. You feel calm, deeply peaceful, which fills your stomach area. You mentally study your hips, pelvis and buttocks, and gently remove any tension or anxiety with a stream of light. You look at your feet. They turned red from the sunlight, flowing through them. Your legs are so relaxed. Even the feet and fingers feel warm and relaxed. Warmth and relaxation. While you are basking in the wonderful sun, you mentally close your eyes. You take 3 slow, deep breaths. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. You feel solitude and peace. And allow the sound of the voice you hear to calm your mind and body. You have the opportunity to remember school, how you rested after school, to remember summer vacations. You take your time. And now deepen the state of hypnosis. You feel solitude and peace, and allow the sound of the voice you hear to calm your mind and body. You mentally close your eyes. You take 3 slow, deep breaths. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Deep breath. Slow exhalation. Your subconsciousness, for your safety, monitors everything that happens around you. Do you imagine approaching the high of a modern and well-known house? You pass through a revolving door and enter a magnificent lobby. Inside the building stands a strong, armed guard, who protects him from uninvited guests. The guard looks at you sternly, but then recognizes you, the owner of the building. The security guard works for you. You nod to him with satisfaction and head to the elevator. You see your reflection in the mirror surface of the elevator door. You look at yourself calmly and confidently. You click on the arrow pointing down, and the elevator doors open. Do you feel safe? When you enter the spacious, luxurious elevator car, you return to the panel of buttons, which indicate floor numbers. You press the button 10, to descend 10 floors below ground level. The 10 button lights up, and the elevator doors close. The elevator cabin begins to move gently through a long, deep mine, with a quiet sound. You watch the numbers change on the indicator above the door. Each number lights up at the moment when the elevator passes past the specified floor. While the numbers are changing, one by one, you feel that you are diving into a wonderful place inside yourself. Deep below the surface. 1. You look at the numbers. While the elevator is moving down, you relax deeper and deeper with each digit. 2. Penetrate below the surface of this huge structure. Deeper below the surface. 3, at the time you reach the number 10, you will be hypnotized. 4, you will be hypnotized, and open for useful installations. 5. You feel. What are you going down, smoothly, without effort. 6. Still watching the change of numbers above the door. 1 by 1. 7. Moving deeper and deeper. feeling of peace and deep relaxation. 8. Are you safe? You feel calm. Moving lower, below, deeper down. 9. You take it easy to enter a state of hypnosis. 10. The elevator cab stops gently. You reach your destination. When the door opens, you will go through the corridor and enter comfortably furnished office. A burning log in the fireplace crackles and scatters sparks, as if welcoming you. You approach a cozy chair and sit down. You take a book from a small table near the chair. You open the book and start reading. The words are meant for you, and they seem to jump from the pages of the book directly into your mind. And this is what it says, now you are hypnotized. You will listen to great installations for self-improvement. The mind begins to focus on your goal, which you have chosen for this session. Settings, which you hear and form and imagine in your mind, is an extension of your focused mind. You believe in yourself. In what you are, you hear a wonderful setup. It takes deep roots in the mind and immediately becomes active. Each time listening to this induction into a state of hypnosis, you will immerse yourself in it more and more deeply. Now your mind begins to focus on the purpose of this session. You take your time, and now you will deepen the state of hypnosis. Now you are deeply hypnotized. You are open to positive changes. Now you are ready to give your inner mind useful attitudes. Imagine that you have a clock on your head near your forehead, which counts the passage of time, the course of your life. You start them in the reverse direction. Hour, hands and time for your body went back. You become young, slim, and healthy again. And this clock will run like this forever. You take your time. And now you will deepen the state of relaxation. Do you imagine standing in front of the school board? See yourself holding a piece of chalk in one hand. In the other hand, hold a sponge for erasing. To the best of your ability, you imagine yourself drawing a letter now. A. On the board. You mentally see how your hand moves. You write the letter in your own handwriting. Now you imagine that you are erasing the letter. And, with a sponge that you hold in the other hand, so that the board becomes clean. Now you imagine how you start to write a letter on the board, B, in his own handwriting. And imagine it. You know that you can visualize well, and that there is no difference what exactly to visualize. For example, you will continue to represent writing the letters of the alphabet on the board. With each letter, which you write and erase, you allow yourself to relax more. You will do it slowly and carefully, so that each letter comes to life in front of your imagination. Look. You will continue this until you get to writing and erasing the letter F, Now you continue and write the letter B, erase the letter B. Now write the letter C. You relax more deeply. Erasing the letter C. You start writing the letter D, Deep calm covers your whole body. Erase the letter D. You feel calm and balanced. Write the letter E. You are very relaxed. Erasing letter E. And, finally, with the writing of the letter, F, you plunge into a state of hypnosis. Now you are deeply hypnotized. You are open to positive changes. Now you are ready to give your inner mind some useful settings. You gain access to your inner creativity. You are a creative person. You are a creative person. You can and do express your thoughts creatively and with pleasure. You no longer stifle your creative beginnings. Creativity comes naturally to you. Your brain can work creatively and you promise yourself to use his abilities. You forbid to suppress your creative component. There is nothing strange about being creative. Creativity is as important as logic. You understand that real-world renowned geniuses combine creative and logical beginnings, so that their abilities are revealed. The world needs creativity and logic. Creativity and logic work beautifully together. Therefore, you think it is very good to feel a creative genius in yourself. You imagine yourself walking down a long, dark corridor of your mind. At the end of the corridor is a large locked prison cell door. It blocks your creative beginning. You imagine how you get the silver key. Insert it into the lock and turn it. You hear the lock mechanism click and the door opens. You open the heavy door and enter the middle. The walls of the camera masterfully depict scenes from your life that you are happy about. Remember. You also hear music. Favorite music from your life. In the center of the room sits your creative double. He looks like you, but dressed in a creative style. Your creative double looks at you and smiles. You are hugging a double. And you feel how your creativity is combined with logical. You become one. You feel the power. Unity. The fusion of your creative and logical. Now you are together. You are allies. You leave the room in the corridor. At the end of the corridor, sunlight is visible behind the open door. And when you come out of prison into the world, you have a creative beginning in yourself, which you allow to manifest itself from this moment on. Now you get access to your creative beginning. Creative ideas are born in your mind. You treat them carefully. You are proud of your creative ideas and express them beautifully. It doesn't matter what people think about it. Someone will like your creative ideas. Some don't. Who cares? You express the creative side of your personality because it comes naturally to you. You know that you are a creative person. You feel very well. You are determined to succeed. You can trust your experience. You have had to rely on yourself many times before. Sometimes in the small, and sometimes in the big. It's interesting how many different situations there could be in which you could hope for yourself. You believe in change. In your goals. In the fact that no matter how many questions there are as many different answers to them. Nothing, with the help of your various sensations you will become even more pleasant, more comfortable and calmer. Maybe you will remember your suggestions, and maybe. But the main thing is your feelings. Something may come to mind, to then slowly settle in the brain. Of course, it is already firmly established there. Consciousness of what? You should start deeply. Breathe fully, and you will again be able to experience the same blissful state in which you are at this moment. You set aside this time just for yourself. And as you train, you will be able to make sure that if the need arises, every time it will be much easier. or maybe just easier, to enter a state of trance. As the present natural state, you may discover the ability to enter an even deeper trance at times. In a moment. Not yet, but as soon as you are ready, I will count from 0 to 5. For each digit, you will go up a step. Don't rush, you have a lot of time to spare. Because time is relative, after all. With each number, with each step, you gradually and willingly wake up. And if, on the contrary, you want to fall asleep deeply and peacefully, you can count in reverse order from 5 to 0, going down the same steps into your world of imagination and freedom. To wake up. To wake up. You climb the stairs. One digit is one step. On the count of 3 your eyes are almost ready to open. At 4 they can already open. On the count of 5, you can wake up full of vigor and fresh strength. Maybe it will seem to you that you took a sweet nap and woke up refreshed. You feel cheerful and uplifted. You may be pleasantly surprised that you feel so good. And now you can take your time to wake up. 0. 1. 2. Awakening is getting closer. 3. Eyes open. 4. 5. Do not sleep. Woke up. Feel great.